Scary people out and about. Scary people. Hello, y'all. I'm Dianna Brianne. First of all, I don't give recommendations, information, suggestions, or advice. I just share with you how I live life or how I see different topics, as is with this one. And so a friend of mine and I were talking on the telephone today. We were just chit-chatting away, and we were talking about some different scenarios and situations. And she got talking about some of the dangers when out and about that can happen to people. They're not necessarily going to happen, but we read about them in the news and situations like that. And so she said, well, what do you do when you come across a scary person, someone out and about that you don't know, whether it's on the road or somewhere else? And first of all, I told her, I said, well, I don't give advice or suggestions, but I'll tell you what I do. I said, I get away from them. I don't interact with them. I don't converse with them unless it's to get out of the situation if needed. Often it's not needed to even converse in any kind of way with somebody who has out of control behavior or scary behavior, as I call it. Often we just need to get away, get to someplace what I call a safe zone or a safe place. And if a person is in a situation that is volatile and becoming more volatile, there again, get out of the situation. And for me, sometimes getting out of a situation means to say some just really nice words like, thank you, but I've got, excuse me for a moment, and then just take off, get away. It depends on the severity, it depends on the situation, but for me, if I was out and about, like, let's say I'm driving, because I do drive from here to our island home, our little island beach home, which is about a 6-hour drive. And, there's so many crazy drivers on the road. I mean, some of them are insane, in my opinion. And it would be easy, when one of them is being nasty on the road, to be nasty back, just give them a dirty look or, give them some kind of gesture or whatever. But I don't do that. I keep my eyes on the road and I keep focused. I don't interact with them because I don't want to interact with them because that can incite them, that can make them worse. So I stay away from interacting with crazy people, out of control people, scary people, whatever you want to use the word. I get away if I can immediately. And if I can't get away, I find a way to ease my way out of that as quickly and safely as I can. And I try not to converse if at all possible, because the more we converse, the deeper that we're going to probably get into the situation. But I guess there are some situations where conversing in a very calm manner and a polite manner may get us out of the situation as well. I think every situation is different. Every single situation is different and has a different scenario. So we have to remember a one size doesn't fit all solution for almost anything in life, including this situation. But for me, I always say, get out of a situation, get out of an unsafe or insecure or scary situation as quickly as I can. And for me, that's the best way to resolve it. Some people make matters worse. They start conversing, they start interacting, they start, doing all kinds of things in hopes that maybe they, can rationalize with the person, but sometimes you can, but often you can't, especially if the person is very, very, very unstable. And so, there are scary people in the world. Hopefully we never come across them. Hopefully we never see them. I've always told my kids that when you come home, if something, if there's ever a time that you felt like somebody might be in the house, and hopefully that would never be because we have security and everything else, but somebody that doesn't belong there, don't go in. Don't go in. I've said, if you ever go to work and something doesn't feel right, don't go in. Make sure that everything is right before you go in. Make sure that things are right before you go into a situation, before you enter into a situation. But what happens if you're in a good situation and it turns bad for some reason? You're out and about, and there's this, I always say there again, do your best at getting away safely. Do your best at getting away as quickly as possible. And sometimes it may take different strategies to get away, but for me, that is how I do it. I don't try to solve someone else's problems. I don't try to interact if I don't have to. I just try to get away. And like I said, every situation is different, and so every situation calls for a different strategy, or even if it's a similar strategy, it may need to be tweaked for different situations. And I don't give advice, I don't give suggestions. The only way, I just talk about how I do things. And for me, I would just get away as quickly as I could. From my house to yours, may God bless you. I hope you like, share, subscribe to all 5 of my channels. Links are pinned to the top of the comment section below. If you connect with me, I will likely connect with you as well. Hope to talk to you then. Bye-bye.